Thousands of years ago, a very important thing happened. And we're going to tell a story about that, how it took place. Lord Vishnu was preparing to make a trip to the earth. A very important trip because he was coming here to teach his children how to live together. And that's the story we're going to try to tell you tonight about how it happened. Long ago in a city, it was the capital town of its region called Madura. And there was, in that region, a prince named Kamsa.
My name is King Kamsa. I'm the most powerful man in the world.
Prince Kamsa, father, who was the rightful king, was a peace-loving man.
I am really the king, but I do not want to fight my son, who thinks he should be the king.
Prince Kamsa was a very cruel man. He hated Lord Vishnu because the prince wanted everyone to bow down and worship him instead of Lord. Now Kamsa had a very beautiful bingo. Had a very beautiful that pause wasn't scheduled in there. Had a very beautiful cousin named Devaki.
Hi, my name is Devaki. Lord Vishnu had blessed me and made me the happiest girl in the world.
Now Devaki was happy because she was in love with a good man named Vasudeva.
My name is Vasudeva. I too have been blessed by Lord Vishnu. He has made me the happiest man in the world.
Now they were very much in love and they planned to be married. In fact, Prince Kamsa agreed to be in charge of the wedding. On the day of the wedding, Kamsa arranged for a wedding procession with pomp and splendor. The king and the prince led the group, followed by Vasudeva and Devaki. Okay, the most beautiful young girls in the whole kingdom were chosen to be the flower girls.
Isn't he handsome? Yes. Aren't we pretty?
Dear Vasudeva and Devaki, exchange Vasudeva, exchange
Take her
As the wedding party, pardon me, as the wedding party was about to leave for Vasudeva's home, a loud voice from the heavens said,
Kamsa! Kamsa! Hey Kamsa! Devaki's a child will kill you!
Wait, son. Wait, son. Wait, son. Think what you are doing. It will be a really bad thing to kill Devaki.
Sin or no sin, my life is at stake.
Do not do this terrible thing. It is not necessary. Take their 8th child when it is born. It will not hurt you. You love her like a sister.
All right, I won't kill Devaki, but she and Vasudeva are under arrest and will be kept under guard in my jail. Guards, lock them up, and I want you to bring every one of Devaki's children to me as soon as they're born. Not just number 8.
Son! Son!
Get back, you old fool. I don't want you getting in my way. Guards, lock them up. No, I really
here's his best line. He's gonna...
Now I really am the king.
And so it was. The king, as well as Vasudeva and Devaki, were placed in Kamsa's jail. As their children were born, one by one, Kamsa came to the jail and immediately killed each one to make sure that that son could not kill him. When it was nearly time for the 8th child to be born, Kamsa doubled the guard and kept a closer watch on the jail. On the night that baby Krishna was born, Vasudeva speaks to Devaki.
Was this a necessary fight?
Childful difficulties.
Oh, Devaki, what a beautiful child.
We're having a hard labor here.
Oh, Devaki, what a beautiful child.
Yes, my dear husband, this is the most beautiful child I ever seen. Did you notice that the heavenly light had filled this room? It seemed like Lord Vishnu himself came here to protect us. Did you feel it?
Yes, I did. Now I feel like I know exactly what the Lord wants me to do. Now hurry up and wrap the baby in this warm blanket.
Where are you taking him?
For his safety, I must take him to Nanda and Yashoda's house before Kamsa learns of his birth.
Okay, a little mix up here. As Devaki prepared the baby, a strange thing happened at the jail. The guards all fell into a deep, deep sleep. The chains on Vasudeva opened and fell off. The strong, bolted door to the jail opened, allowing Vasudeva and the baby Krishna to escape and head toward the nearby farming region of Gokul, where Yashoda had just given birth to a baby, but she was so sleepy that she did not know whether it was a boy or a girl. The night was stormy and raining. Vasudeva was carrying the baby Krishna wrapped in a blanket and in a basket. A 5-footed headed snake with one end at one end of the blanket with its hood spread open was like an umbrella for the baby as the Yamuna River was rising and rising so fast that the water was up to Vasudeva's chin, and he had to carry the baby basket on his head, hoping the water would stop rising.
Oh, sweet baby Krishna, I was glad crossing the river wet. What's this? Oh, I see
That you have put your small foot in the side of the basket. What's this? The river has stopped rising and you're safe. Thank God and thank you, blessed child.
So Vasudeva now quickly completes his journey and is greeted by his old friend, the cowherd chief, Nanda.
Greetings, friend Vasudeva. Wonderful things are happening tonight. I have been waiting for you. You knew I was coming? Yes, an inner voice from the Lord spoke to me and told me you would come and trade Devaki's child for the baby girl who was born tonight to Yashoda. Where is Yashoda? She is still sleeping. Please hurry. She'll be so happy to wake up in the morning and find the son that we can love.
So the exchange was made, and Vasudeva hurried back to Kamsa's jail. The door slammed shut and locked behind him. The chains fastened in place, and the guards woke up to hear a newborn baby girl crying. Kamsa was immediately notified. He came, he grabbed the baby by the feet And as he swung it around his head, it slipped from his grasp and flew up toward the heavens. As it rose, the goddess Yogamaya laughs at Kamsa and tells him that his slayer is still alive. Meanwhile, in Gokul,
Wake up! You have a beautiful son who needs some love.
Oh my, you are right. What a beautiful child we have. And he's as dark as midnight. Let's call him Krishna. Oh Nanda, I had the most wonderful dream. I dreamed some Deva came and brought us this lovely child to us. I feel like Lord Vishnu has left us with his own presence. Thank God all is well. I will try my best to treat him as if he is Lord Vishnu himself.
and so, my friends, Mother Yashoda could not have been more correct. The baby Krishna was indeed Lord Vishnu himself. The beautiful baby brought joy and happiness to everyone in the world. Okay, now let me, as I call their names, each actor please step forward as I call your name. Playing the role of Kamsa was Rohan Sohini. Playing the role of the king was Arya Vyas. The role of Devaki was Lahari Surapadrachi. Playing the part of Vasudeva, Nitya Vejivratu. And their beautiful snake, as well as the voice of heaven, Anisha Rao. And Nanda was Pranav Rao. And Yashoda was played by Sri Karnati. And baby Krishna was played by and the flower girl, Pranita Bokiratu, Isha Kumar, Nandika Gara, Navya Venkataya, and the two co-directors who put in so many hours working on this, Sucharita.